everything is clear.
Oh, sing a song of Balduran, who founded Baldur's Gate, Empire Golden.
Have to keep going.
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
Why did we need an archduke? Wasn't a Grand Duke enough?
Get fresh tomatoes in the city under siege.
I need a quick word.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called a Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the Boffo Yonks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize. Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldarians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am. Oh, hang on. This should be against the rules. Are you kidding? Come on!
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job. While she was fooling around with a wizard, she said, Mage Hand is a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night long. What's that? Keep it up. That's what she said.
For once Dad lost. Maybe he can retire some of those jokes now. Though I do like the one about killing the drow.
Wasn't a Grand Duke enough?
It's not what it used to be, the Baldur's now. Not just so.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
I'm supposed to bust up this guy what owes money to Uktar of the Guild, but Gerva says if I want to join her order, that's a no-go. but I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Skirva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
Helmsgaze, you sound like a guild lawyer. You must think I'm pretty dumb. And maybe I am. Because I'm going back to return Uktar's money. Don't wait up, Gerva. Might take me a while to crawl back home with 2 busted knees.
Drink orders, people! Yell it or lose it. Why do we need an archduke? Wasn't a Grand Duke enough?
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it. They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft. I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it, she knows where to find Dame Gizarm. And then it'll be my turn. Yes?
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume. I used to know everybody around town. Now I'm a new man. A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Speaks well, man. Excellent.
He's a man of the people, too. Promised at least 100 more watches before the year.
Once Gortash clears off the
Rather
cult.
dull today. It was you behind everything. You see.
Afternoon.
It's a shame. Edvard used to do such a good job running the Gazette.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No, a bit too familiar.
Gortash is a vision, sure enough.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank.
It's a shame Gortash is interviewing.
That's just it.
Glorious summer's day, is it not? Perfect, in my opinion, for a light, refreshing tipple.
There's some rather lovely vintages out today. I'd get in quick if I were you.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all. See, Master Metzley? Surely you can't turn away a prospective customer.
I was in business for a great many years, Master Metzley, and my wife, as always, is most correct.
Very, well. Here, now leave me to attend my customers, please.
Cora, my darling. No. Be quick.
You still have time to surrender.
Cora, my darling.
I can still move fast when I need to.
There's blood in the air.
Cora, my darling. No.
Once Gortash clears up the cultists.
Got to concentrate.
Cora, my darling. No.
Need to stay focused.
Cora, my darling. No.
Ready.
Let's go with fire, baby.
My darling.
Their guards.
My darling. My darling. No. My darling. No.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Damn it! He got away. Now it's only a matter of time before another body turns up.
My darling. No. How could someone do such a thing?
Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
Gods, you're beautiful.
Cora, my darling. No.
Moving ahead.
What a charmer.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving in.
Don't be shy.
At your command.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Need to find a way forward.
I'm gonna grow up to be a great wizard and wade through my enemies with spells of fire and blood. Mostly fire.
Very well.
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
Yeah! I mean, yeah, verily, behold and stuff. Just like Astondo the Greater says.
Behold! The sacred illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Back off, Chop, you're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows?
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes.
All right there, Chief? Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet? Have a gander at that. Come back tomorrow if you fancy fresh news.
Bonecloak's apothecary.
Get what you can while the getting's good. We'll be closing our doors soon enough. We mostly trade in noble stock, and well, my fool of a fella Balin never came back with any. If the old sack was going to die, he could have brought back some noble stock beforehand. Without the bloody fungus, Bonecloak's days are numbered. Go on then.
Out of my face.
Don't mind if I do.
Scandals, vandals, where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Boulder's Mouth Gazette. Keep the ignorance away.
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Leroican said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring him back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic. And Asima? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut. Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will. Hope you hit her well, mate.
Look around you. Indulge your curiosity. Sorcerer's Sundries is the finest purveyor of magical miscellany for miles around.
Where's the axes?
What they sell is far more precious than mere sword or shield. They sell knowledge, ingenuity, the wisdom of mages past.
Sounds like more your thing than mine.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals of Carsus are here, waiting to be read.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
How can I help you? Perhaps. I stopped by many huts and hamlets on my way here. Master Leroican invited me to be his apprentice.
I've heard rumors about Leroican's teaching, or lack of it. His students are no more than glorified shopkeepers.
You must be here to shop. I am Sundries, while Toner deals with tomes. Or are you perhaps another adventurer with information on the Night Song? Nothing for you to worry about.
His voice catches. Something's wrong here.
It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song, looking for the mountain of gold Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk. You must be mistaken. The Night Song is a relic, something quite ancient to hear Master Leroican talk. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there. What? Be quick about it.
Back home will ever believe this.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of Mother's Leaf.
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lorokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sites of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the Necromancy of Thay in your possession. I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiot Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous. Its author was a spectacularly talented halfling. She was, allegedly, able to establish contact with members of the Seelie court. Can you even imagine what wonders the Fey Pantheon might have revealed? Oh, incredible. You've heard about the Red Knight, I trust? Devout strategist made Exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare. It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it. That's what I need.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either. Psst. I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension. You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tones is enough to stimulate most.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals of Carsus are here, waiting to be read.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk.
Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungrily, pus drooling from its slack jaw.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
How much the prices have risen. Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face. The water elemental appears to turn towards you, showering everything with a bracing mist.
Keep a blade close. Someone there? Leave tricks. Over there. On the hunt.
Let's get going.
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do? You may have talked your way out of this one, but there will be no repeat performance.
How many died today? many die tomorrow.
This way.
Keep it together. Can't slow down.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
Careful, I bite. Watch your back. Let's keep to the shadows. With ease. Step lightly.
Mind never quiet.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The Night Song. Do you have it or not? She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Night Song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
cannot be. It is immortal. A god.
Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality. How can this be? How can this be? Shit!
As expected, Leroican falls short of any true academic standard. To believe Dame Aelin dead based on a single subjective account? It's just shoddy scholarship. May she correct him with all the contempt of 1,000 tenured professors.
Well done getting that creep off Dame Aelin's tail. The last thing she needs is more trouble dogging her heels.
Nightsong will be pleased to know Leroican isn't after her hide anymore, although she may be even more pleased to know who put that bounty on her head in the first place.
The wizard is a twit, but he is not a fool. Our ruse will only buy a short reprieve. We ought to tell Dame Aelin. This will not end until she ends it.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
At the ready.
You'll bring him the night song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialize.
Let's see. I don't need any attention right now. This calls for careful footwork. All right, time to skulk about. Free for the taking. Let's move.
What now? Ready or not?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
Keep your blade close.
For a moment there, I thought you actually valued me as a person.
Surprised you spotted me. On my way. I feel apologetic already.
Soldier.
Do what must be done. Quick and quiet.
There is work to do.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
I dress well for my budget.
Perhaps you should start your own opinion column.
I could do that. I have loads of opinions.
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
Actually value me as a person.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Something heroic. That'll get my attention.
You could start by standing on a ladder so they can actually see you.
Sometimes I wonder why we're even friends. About me in Boulder's Mouth someday.
To review that awful fashion disaster you're wearing.
Let's see what this does.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals of Carsus are here, waiting to be read.
I've got a long road ahead. Should mind my step. Let's have a look. That.
Well, hello. Let's move. With pleasure.
What to do? Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
I applaud your taste.
Another step forward.
What a day. Oh, for a skeleton key. Don't linger.
Father, they will die for you. Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Easy. Go.
All's well that ends, well, not as bad as it could have. Have I been this way before? Out of sight, out of mind.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit.
Got to press on.
With haste.
How delicious. A crooked touch. Over here.
No time to rest. A couple turns should do it.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Keep your distance, darling. Tread lightly. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Each door is named after a wizard,
There are
so
traps.
the one named after Cassis must conceal his annals.
Watch your back. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
What do we have here? Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Got it.
No time to dally. Let's see what I can glean.
Trust no one.
Where am I? What's going on? Still alive. So that's progress. Seems simple enough. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Someone's left a
Try
trap
not to
out
trip
for us.
headlong through it, yes?
Shall we? Traps. How considerate.
At the ready.
Let me guess, you need something. No rest. Be you trapped? Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Can't give up now.
Wherever you go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Don't touch me.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers. No one stopped me yet.
How delicious.
Fine. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Dream in red.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Better not be cursed.
How
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Someone there? Tread carefully. There are...
All right. What now?
Well, hello.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
All is ash and meat.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals of...
Waste a step. Here we go.
Keep your distance, darling. Moving.
One day I'll catch a break.
What does this do?
Still in control. Just. What's in here?
Yes?
Let's crack it open.
Never a dull moment. What's going on? On my way. Here goes nothing. Might be useful.
Charmed, I'm sure. Right away. My.
Attention!
Mind never quiet. Breathe deep and move.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. And since when have we sought to avoid trouble, eh? Come now. The knowledge lurking between those pages could help us greatly. Don't be a hindrance after being such a great help. devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. Some gods may delude themselves into believing they care about their worshippers, but when it comes down to it, we're all expendable. Children to be appeased, not respected. I worshipped Mystra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mystra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. Do you think I had not considered that? I have no intention of repeating his folly. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacked some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mystra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it. I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mystra took. Cure me, even. That's all I ask. For now, we've learned all we can. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
first to put my hands on everything. Intestines throb. Blood whispers. What do we have here? Best be on my way. These boots have seen everything.
So you wish to be a god, Gale? You know the wizard Irenicus attempted the same thing by leeching divine blood from a ballspawn.
Ah, transfusion. An interesting strategy. Hard to get hold of a god's blood, of course, but one could.
He managed it. After murdering my husband and torturing my friends and I for half a year.
Did I say interesting? Oh, I meant terrible, of course. Terrible strategy.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of bull durian air. There's a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Cassos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last. I see remaining up to mischief as my duty. Especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. I think Elminster's last message was the one carrying the punishment. And respectfully declined it. I think she's willing to negotiate. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. Mistra's many things, but she's no censor. Her job is not to judge those who use the weave, but to ensure it is protected. Whatever she has to say, I want to hear it. Only then will we know the truth of what lies ahead.
I should speak up.
Carlac Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Carlac, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back, Carlac.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
Is that Fitz?
Hands are too big.
Little unfounders Fork's gutted. Didn't see it happen more, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry.
He's such a heartless bastard.
I'm not. I just don't want to get in trouble, that's all.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
On a full failure on a critical point.
Not critical, just a bastard.
I know you do, kid, I know. I'll try and find someone who can help your mind out.
They're lost, aren't they? The lower city's a bloody warren. I'm surprised anyone can find their way around.
We're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way.
Why don't
On the stairs and up.
Nearly there now.
Very well.
You can see the city. Up on the hill.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big...
That's curious.
I'll give it a shot. Something over there.
Let us show them how it's done.
Keep it together. Best be on my way.
Nearly there now. You see the city. Up on the hill.
These intruders!
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Something's on my mind.
Waldarians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldarians. Oh, my apologies. Now I hear you speak, I, of course, realise you're a local. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldarian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners. Beggars and criminals, and we...
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will. Refugees can't stay here in Rivington.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Why don't you protect us instead of...
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
Oh, that pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death 12 times. If he still believes in Gale. The boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat. Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
What's on your mind? I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
Beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's arse about...
The mother of all magic, they say. Let us hope Mystra brings Gale good fortunes.
Mystra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Poor Gale. But Mystra is wrong about him. Perhaps he can yet prove that.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. We're danger to all.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect
Take your-
not these intruders.
I'm paid
Wretched
to take
thing.
down troublemakers.
Pull yourself together. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got Scotty out of that burning barn.
Just a little thing, eh? Spotty?
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Bex died. Bex is dead.
I'm alive, but for what? I'm no one without Bex.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't. They're all wrong. Now go and be somewhere else. Oh, look. It's the barn enthusiast. Not this one, you won't. Now piss off.
I can do better. I must.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Just a little thing, eh, Scotty?
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Donations? Do you know what advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
Let's see what this does.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
No traps, please.
right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
Thought I would have noticed some explosive teddy bears lying around. Guess not. Well done, I suppose.
Yes?
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Wasn't thinking.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Look at that! Finest pie the fruit could have made. Now it's mush.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep?
What's that?
I can practically smell it.
Nothing. Shut it. Scavenge whatever you can from this mess. We'll make something else.
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. We have
make good choices.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag Swamp.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
I have to admit, I don't love sitting down for a chat with people who've relentlessly hunted me.
I am offering an olive branch. Do not knock it aside so quickly. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Do not stand here and wait. Khazad-dûr must be destroyed.
Father, they will die for you. They should all be running.
Nothing less will do.
God, you're beautiful.
headline. Fascinating.
I want to have a word.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Name and rank? Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianfa. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Letters? Ah! You mean the top-secret communiques attached by the Tall One. They didn't arrive. No doubt they were attached to one of our recent casualties. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the Blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Front page material. That'll make a great headline. Our readers will be outraged.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it. Please, in the name of the Crier One House.
Symbol on the collar. Gale, is this one yours?
It is! It's Tara! What's she doing all the way out here?
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Oh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about. What's on your mind?
big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy. Stop fretting. The steel water will stop together.
This whole situation.
At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Seek and you shall find me.
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
To new horizons.
Soldier? Even fight back.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
I'm fine.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?